All right, so in the bottom half of the first page of the Chapter 1 study guide, the first problem here, number 15, is essentially just like numbers 4 and number 7 on the top half. It's just finding the overtime pay. So then on top of that, we would use this straight line pay. So it's sort of like, I guess it's really sort of like doing numbers 3, 4, and 5 together. And then the number 5, that last answer, would be the one that you would pay attention to and write down there for the answer in 15 right here. So this would be the total pay. For 16, that is piece rate formula. So what we'll want to remember to do here is we're going to go, the piece rate formula is essentially that piece rate equals the number of items times the pay per item. So in this case, what we've got is, sorry about that. What we've got here for number 16 is you've got 25 computers, and for each one that you inspect, you get $4.50. So we're going to go the number of items, which is 25, because it's 25 computers, times the pay per item, $4.50 per item. And we're going to multiply those together. And when we do that, we get $112.50. That's your answer for what your pay would be for number 16. For number 17, it's also a piece rate formula, but it's got several parts to it. For one, what we have is there's blowouts, there is perms, and there are cut and colors. So if we take a look here for the first one, we'll take a look at, let's just list them: blowout, cost, and pay. And then we've got the perm, and then we've got the cut and color. So for the blowout, it looks like we get here $40 for each one, and it looks like they did 14 of those. It's going to be 14 times $40. Again, it's the same thing. It's the number of items, 14, times the pay per item, 40. When I multiply that out, I'm going to get $560. For the perm, it looks like we get $90 per perm. So that's the amount we get per item. And it looks like in this one there were 19 of those. So I'm going to go 19 perms times $90 each, and that gives me a grand total of $1,710. And then what I've got is I've got a cut and a color. The cut is, it looks like we did 15 of those here. I multiply that times the amount per, and it says here on this problem it's $150 each. I multiply $150 times the 15, and that gives me $2,250. So I earned $560 from the blow dries. The perms were $1,710, and then the cut and colors were $2,250. I add those all together to get the total amount that I made at the salon, and when I do that, I get $4,520. The grand total amount, that $4,520, is what my answer will be for this one, because it wants the total amount earned this week.